So today's the day. Go pee. We're supposed to get a big snowstorm starting, well, it was supposed to start this morning, but they put it back again, or pushed it back. So we're supposed to get 30 centimeters of snow, which is about a foot. You can see the odd flake coming down, but not too much. And it's a little windy, but fairly nice out. The heat in the trailers are way down. Oops, like I turned the heater down. Just gonna check the temperature. They didn't cancel the school buses or anything, so looks like about 3 degrees in there, which is good. We're supposed to get 2 more cold nights, I think, at the end of the week. Saturday, Sunday. Or Sunday, Monday. Oh, it is starting to snow a bit. Interesting. Forecasts are all over the place for this thing. The school buses ran this morning though, so yeah. I'm gonna open up the shop and make room in there. And I think we're going to do the 2 Dwarf Alberta Spruce. They need to get done. Oh yeah, the snow's starting. Probably because I made a plan that involves being outside. So for sure it's gonna snow. But yeah, I can do it in the shop, and if it gets dark, then I have lights in there. Yeah. I don't know if you can see those little snowflakes. Probably not. Where are they? I know they're around here somewhere. I can hear them cawing. I want to see if they're just the gray jays or if they're the blue jays. Gray jays and whiskey jacks, by the way, are the same bird. A lot of people get confused by that, but they are the same bird. All right, well, I haven't started yet. The storm has started though. I needed to do meal prep first, and that took me a bit. It's really neat. The snow is like little balls of snow. Isn't that cool? So about a half an inch down, which isn't too bad. A lot less than I thought there would be. Isn't that neat? Like little snowballs. Yeah. So, yeah. I'm just going to take a break, and then once the kids get home and I get the meal done and everything like that, I think I'll still do those trees, because I can work in the shop. It's not super cold out here. I can work in the shop, and I've got lights in there, so yeah. I think they're predicting 1 more storm after this one. And we might be in the clear for spring. Imagine that. Is the highway ever loud, eh? There's a low cloud cover. Makes the highway super loud since the twin highway came through and they cleared all the trees. Before they cleared all those trees, you couldn't even hear barely the highway or the trains. Now they're crazy loud. Yeah, it is what it is. But yeah, phone's all charged. Prep's all done for food for when the kids get home from school, and we'll go from there. Get some trees done. Yeah, that's not too bad. A couple inches down. Okay, whoopee. Oof. This is some wet snow. Alright, so I don't know what I'll pull out. If I'll grab my single tree, the one that was kind of a clump, because I never did get that one root pruned. I'm not sure if I'll grab that one or if we'll do the twin trunk or if I'll wait till tomorrow. I don't know yet. It's miserable out here. Yeah. Okay. Oh, rabbit must be in here. Okay. Oh, yeah. Oh, we got snow coming in from somewhere. Where in the world could that snow be coming from? That's odd. I bet you it blew in. There's a space between the frozen snow and the floor, and I bet you it blew in between there. You can see where the new snow's piled up, but there's a gap between the old snow and the new snow. Must have blown in there. That's okay. I still got lots to do in here. Too snowy for you? Hey, Mutt? Yeah, so I might even just wait till tomorrow. It didn't warm up in here at all, so I don't know. Those bins are all empty right there. I use those to move all the meat from the cow we butchered. It was wrapped up, don't worry. So I'm going to use probably one of them as a table. But it is miserable, even in here. I might just wait till tomorrow. I think that might be better. And then, oopsie, then maybe we can do all three tomorrow. Oh, this is yucky. So I don't know if we'll get the entire proposed amount. I guess we'll see. But I doubt it'll last long. I can't see it lasting too long. Oh. Holy cow. Yeah. Well, that'll be another storm done and over with. And like I said, I think there's only one more after this big storm. After this, 2 at the most. Yeah. Pretty crazy. Builds up really fast too. Ugh. Go pee. Finally, the grader's going by. So I didn't do any bonsai work yesterday, and we're trapped at home today because the highways have been closed all night. Basically, Ontario from the Manitoba border all the way to Toronto were closed, and the sun's peeking out now. So hubby is gonna go to work now because the highways from here to where he works just opened, and the road here's plowed now. It's not even that deep, really. It didn't get that much, maybe 4 or 5 inches. Oh, 5 inches ish. Not really that much. Not sure why it was such a panic, but we're due for another storm and some rain and stuff this week. We'll see what happens. Maybe today I can get some of the bonsai work done. No school for the kids. Looks real pretty out here now that the sun's coming out, eh? Yeah. Very nice. The dog is happy. Weirdo. Oh, a rabbit's active. Let's see. +3. I think that's like 40 or something like that. +3 Celsius. But I have the heater down to 1, so... Oh, it sure is pretty. I'm really done with this snowstorm stuff. Ah, the snow came off my shop. Oh, it's falling off as we speak. Must be warming up in there. I can hear it slough off. All right. Yeah. All right, well, here they are, side by each. They look like they're needle shedding and stuff, but if you look up here, there's lots of new buds popping. So I think we're on time to repot these guys. Hopefully they're not too active. I'll try not to do too much root cutting, but I gotta fit them together. So I've got them in the carport. I've got kind of a spot laid out to be able to work. I still need to pick out a pot, and I'll need some water and a few other things, and then we'll do this. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Not quite sure how this will work. I gotta pick a pot. I've got my soil mixed. I've got water. Just gotta call my dog. Well, come on then. There you go. Okay, yeah, so I'm not sure yet. I guess it'll depend on the roots, whether I use this nice big pot, and there's only a little tiny hole for drainage. I'm gonna put some straw in it, and then I can burn some holes right in the edge here on each foot, or on the inside even of the feet, because all the water is going to go down into the feet. Or I can do a basket. So we'll see when we get there what we'll use. Well, I guess we'll start at the beginning. There's one that we couldn't repot, and then there's the one that we did like a partial repotting on. And these guys are dropping needles like crazy. Ow, ow, ow. Ow. Pokey needles. But there's lots of new buds popping out on them, so I'm not sure. Might just be the conditions in the trailer might be too dry. Yeah. Just like that. Super easy. Ooh, sappy. You can see the soil that I used previously when I lifted this one out of the pot. Still perfectly fine. We can reuse it. And it's nice and wet. Although I did mix more soil. Now, let's see how this looks. Here. My soil's mixed down there. I got water. Yeah. So I guess I will get the roots out of there. Let's go up closer for this, I guess. Ta-da! That should be all right. Ow! There's a snow shovel here. I just tripped on it. Can't blame anybody else because I'm the one that put it there. Okay, there's some little odd roots in here too, but we'll see what happens. Gunner! Well, I'm going to have to take that away from him so he doesn't rip it apart into shreds. What are you doing, buddy? Are you ripping that apart already? Where is my basin? Oh, I'm going to have to use this. To catch all the soil in here. Whee! Aha. Oh, that was yucky sounding. Still in frame? Still in frame. All right. Some of the soil's still good, so catch at least some of it. Not frozen at all. Very nice, very nice. I'm going to move my stuff over there. I actually have a soil bin down there. I can just toss it in my other soil bin. Oopsie. I'm not seeing any active roots yet, but I haven't dug down too far. That was weird. Went right inside my boot. Isn't that wonderful? All these little white roots that you see here, those are weeds. Weeds. So you might hear skidoos starting up in a racket there. One of the boys got stuck today. Nobody could go to work right away this morning because all the highways were closed, so there was no school or anything like that for the kids. So the boys went out skidooing, and someone got stuck, so they gotta go rescue them. Right on cue. How about that? These roots up here seem pretty dried off, but I kind of planned on that. I don't think I'll be keeping any of those roots. We'll have to see how the trees fit together. Okay, so I think because of all the noise right now, I'm going to go on hyperlapse for you guys here. Okay, it's not quite cleared out. I found that it was pretty dry underneath. It's like they used coconut or something. So underneath it's a little bit damp, but not like I'd want to see. And there's a lot of dead roots. I was surprised. I don't know how this tree's even alive. So there are some growing tips on there. I will try not to disturb the roots too much. We'll just cut only what we need to cut. Like all these dead roots. This one's actually a dead root. This little cool root here. Completely dead. Yeah. Not sure how that happened, but I know I was watering it good. It's a completely different soil, so I've never actually repotted these guys since I got them. And they've been in these pots a few years for sure. I don't know if I can lay this down. There's some really big, thick roots under here. Just trying to untangle them. I don't think I can. I think I just have to cut. I think once I get some of these really big roots out of here, I'll be able to get to some more of the dirt out. So, an old tool. I don't want to use a good tool in here. Alright. We got a great big root in here. Guess I should watch that I'm in framing. So there's a giant root in here. We're going to take that off. I opened the door. It's actually pretty warm, even though it's supposed to get cold again and do some other nasty stuff later. Just see if I can feel where this one comes from. Really have anything to poke and prod in there aside from my fingers. That's pretty far up there. Let's see if we can get rid of that without damaging this root, because this root's actually kind of nice. I apologize to my tree. These branches are going to get banged up. Okay, let's see if we can get in there now. It's a thick one. There we go. There. Look at that. Goes right around to the other side even. There we go. There, that one's gone. There's a big mark there, but I'll deal with it. That's about the base of the tree there, I think. There's a big base part here too. You'd think this was from seed, but actually don't think it's from seed. Looks like it might have been cutting. Another big one there. Still in frame way up here? No. Let's bring you up a little bit so at least you can catch what's in frame up there. My goodness. I know I opened the door, but I don't think it should be any more or less light than it was before because the backdrop's a white either way. Not to hurt the tree. Oh. Crow or ravens flying over there. That does not want to chop. Dead anyway. I think that's as far down as I can bring that stuff. That's not dirt anymore. All right. It's so cool when it's like that. But I don't know if I'll be able to keep it all because those two trees will go together here. The other one will stick there. And most of these roots are dead now because I left them above the soil. Okay. So I'm going to wet these roots up. And then I'll clean up and we'll come back and do the roots on the other tree because we can't do the tops until we know where they're going to fit together. I'll be right back.